Today's video is actually not really a high-energy video. It's actually quite heartbreaking, to be honest with you.
Tonight, an entire town in Ohio under a state of emergency after a freight train derailed, sparking multiple explosions. At least 50 Norfolk Southern rail cars colliding, some of them, according to authorities, carrying hazardous materials like vinyl chloride.
Wait a second, haven't we seen this somewhere before?
Let's watch a sitcom or something.
The massive fire lighting up the skies over the village of East Palestine around 9 p.m. Friday. The orange glow and thick smoke visible for miles.
They're calling it the airborne toxic event.
It won't come this way.
Will we have to leave our home?
Of course not.
How do you know?
I just know.
The mayor ordering an estimated 2,000 residents within a 1-mile radius of the scene to evacuate until further notice. Hours after the derailment, some of those rail cars still burning.
Okay, what if it's dangerous?
Evacuate all places of residence.
The product in question that we're most concerned about is vinyl chloride.
Toxic chemicals also has the potential to be deadly if inhaled.
Short-term exposure to vinyl chloride can irritate the eyes, nose, throat, and lungs. Long-term exposure can lead to chronic liver and kidney problems. Janet Meeks and her family live in the evacuation zone, but she says they're staying put to care for their pets.
I wasn't too concerned until I started smelling it, and our eyes were burning a little bit, so I'm not sure what the long-term is going to be.
Those in the red area are facing grave danger of death.
Yeah, I would say that death is a grave danger, all right.
And Lindsay, the mayor says there have been leaks detected in nearby streams, but the drinking water remains safe.
Well, thank God the water's still good to drink.
The EPA does say that the area well and groundwater are safe. However, after this couple saw dead fish in this creek that you're looking at, they're deciding to not take any chances.
There was hundreds.
Russell Murphy is referring to the fish now belly up in Leslie Run. He and his wife noticed them last night, barely 48 hours after the fiery derailment 5 miles away.
This is huge, huge environmental effects.
That's now one of many concerns the EPA now faces.
Yeah, maybe you should hold off on the water for a bit.
The health effects, the long-term environmental effects, the waterways, this is bad. It's bad.
Now, I have reached out to Norfolk Southern, the company at the center of this derailment, asking them what could have caused this fish kill, what kind of chemical. I have not heard back. Now, we have heard officials talking about what's called vinyl chloride and other substances associated with the derailment. However, they say those are vapors.
So is it just the fish that are dying?
Amanda Brashears was going to feed her 5 hens and rooster this morning when she discovered them all lifeless, practically in the same position, with no signs of a predator entering their enclosure.
I'm beyond upset and quite panicked.
She believes the smell following the detonation of the train carrying chemicals that derailed in East Palestine is to blame for her bird's sudden death.
Great, now the chickens are suddenly dying.
Taylor Holzer and his family run Parker Dairy. It's just outside East Palestine's original evacuation zone. Taylor is an ODNR-registered fox keeper. A couple of his foxes broke their legs trying to run after the initial derailment. One of his foxes even died.
Out of nowhere, he just started coughing really hard and just shut down, and he had liquid diarrhea and just went very fast.
Taylor tells me all of his foxes have been sick and acting different since the weekend. Some have abnormally puffy faces, including the one he's holding. He says they are not eating properly. Many are dealing with stomach issues and are acting lethargic.
And the foxes, this shit is killing everything.
Tonight, new police body cam video shows the moments leading up to the arrest of News Nation reporter Evan Lambert.
I am doing my job. I'm discovered by the First Amendment.
Lambert was arrested Wednesday while covering a press conference in East Palestine, Ohio, where Governor Mike DeWine was giving an update on evacuation orders following a train derailment and the release of hazardous chemicals.
This is bad. This is bad. Oh my God. You guys, this is bad. Stop.
I am on the ground. The gun.
Stop resisting. Stop this. Stop, y'all. Stop. Get this. This is so bad.
News Nation obtained the body cam video from the Ohio State Highway Patrol. Law enforcement agencies issued statements Thursday claiming Lambert was disruptive, ignored requests to leave, and resisted arrest. Harris told police in a statement obtained by News Nation he told Lambert to stop his live shot, that Lambert became enraged, adding he was, quote, convinced he was prepared to do harm to me.
They really don't want people talking about this, do they?
Doesn't anyone want to pay attention to what's actually happening?
Oh yeah, don't forget to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter.